let's talk about breakups.
Okay.
So I'm gonna read something to you, and we go from there. The saddest end to a relationship is one where you have to break up with somebody when you're still in love with them. It sounds bizarre, but it happens because the truth is, as powerful and as thrilling and as wonderful as it may be, love isn't always enough. And to be in love doesn't always mean you're happy. You can continue to love someone even after they've hurt you, but you know deep inside yourself that it won't ever be the same again. So at some point, you have to let them go. When is the right time? You never know. That's the sad part too. You just have to walk to the edge of it all and jump, learning to grow back the wings you once had on the way down. The end. Thoughts?
It was beautifully put.
It was, man. It really was.
It was beautifully put.
Like you've ever been like, besides the marriage, other than that is what I was gonna say. You've had to walk away from a little lottie dottie that you was kind of tied to.
For sure. Yeah. It's
Hey.
usually because, like, when they say love is not enough, love is not enough. Like,
Yeah.
love is what got us here.
Yeah.
What's going to sustain us is respect, honor, dignity. Like, those are the trust. Those are the things that's going to sustain us, because that has to be the foundation in which the love sits on.
Mm-hmm.
And when we don't have those other things, or we're not adulting well.
Yeah.
Like, you're not just in a position where you're adulting well, and you got to be real enough to yourself to go, hey, I don't need to be in a relationship right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm still trying to figure out, what I'm gonna eat, what my kids gonna eat, what this bill gonna get paid, what that bill gonna get paid, like what I look like. I'm trying to entertain something other than my survival and the survival of the little people that I'm supposed to be taking care of.
Yeah.
So, I mean, thinking about it from that perspective, like,
and you know what, man? I think it's hard when you're on the outside looking in. You always can tell somebody what they should do or what you should do.
Yep.
But you don't know until you're in it. And I think a lot of times it's hard to walk away, man, because you become so invested with this person. Sometimes we lose ourselves, where we lose who we are and become who we are. It's more we than it is me or I.
Okay.
So you lose yourself. You forget what you like. You forget the personal things about you. So now you got to walk away. You got to walk away from this person, man. You got to regroup. And a lot of times, dog, the regrouping part, the regrouping stage, that is hell, famo. So it's like some people wind up settling, man. Like, yo, I don't have time to be starting over trying to learn somebody and do all this. So you will convince yourself, man, or make yourself numb to the point where you can endure this unhappiness and whatever else you got going on. So I think what it said, sometimes you just gotta go to the edge and jump. Sometimes you do have to just yank that plug, dog. And don't worry about the what if. Just, hey, what now?
Ooh.
Is that a bar?
That's a bar.
You gotta go. Sometimes you just gotta go. Yeah. And worry about all the other stuff later, man. It'll work, and trust that it'll work itself out. Because staying don't do nothing but build up resentment. Raise your blood pressure, make your hair fall out.
Yeah, dude.
Just have you hating this person, man, and then you wind up hating yourself because after so long you're like, yo, why am I doing this? By that time, now you feel like you passed your prime, or nobody wants you, and you don't want to die alone. So now you're just trying to. It's just a whole lot. It's a whole lot, man. Especially when you are emotionally invested to this person, and y'all got years. I'm talking about years, and I know these little microwave relationships. I'm talking about where y'all done put time in, y'all done cultivated this thing. Them joints be hard.
Yeah.
And then don't let like kids be involved, young kids. Then it's like, that just further complicates things, man. So that's a Sometimes, hey, it ain't always easy to walk away. But sometimes, dog, I think it's something in you that goes off that lets you know, all right, that is enough.
Yeah.
And then you able to get that strength or whatever it is you need to where you can get out of there.
You eventually it's gonna become too much.
Yeah.
And when it becomes too much, and you realize that this is your life, that's usually the wake up call.
Yeah.
When you like this is my life.
Mm.
Like whatever this is that we doing right now, this is my life right now.
Yeah.
And I don't like that shit. Like, and I'm not gonna live like this. Then you had the strength and the courage to go out and do something about it and whatnot. And it's regardless of what people say or think that you're going through, that shit don't matter.
Yeah.
At this point, who I am and who I, as a person, I'm trying to figure out and hold on to, because I lost completely of myself thinking that that's being in a relationship, and that's not.
Nah, that's not part of it. That is not part of it at all. You do not have to lose your individuality. You do not have to lose who you are.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you shouldn't, shave some things, but to completely just submerge yourself into a person, I don't think that that's healthy.
No.
I don't think that that's healthy. You have to hold on to something that reminds you of who you are and what you stand for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got, man. I'm tapped out. I can't even front. I can't go no more. My man is on to something. He is on to something. Tell him I said kudos.
Sir, yes, sir.
Big Zo Podcast. We out.